Hi, good morning, yoga friends. Miss Erin back at the Do Good Movement, joining you for our Wellness Wednesday. I hope you're having a great week and making our halfway point. Wellness Wednesdays, we always focus on things that will help us get through the day, get through the week, and maybe get us out of that negative mindset or mentality. So today, we're gonna do a little activity that was brought to me by one of our Do Good Movement instructors, Mrs. Schultz. Mrs. Schultz and I have been working on an after-school program still going on through Zoom with St. Alexander's Elementary School. So this past week, we were focusing on a mindset of focusing on things that we have control over. And right now, it's kind of hard to always remind ourselves of the things we do have control over. So for today's activity, you're gonna need a marker or a pen. You're also gonna need a piece of paper. Whoop. All right, so a piece of paper, marker, and pen. If you don't have one, grab it and then come on back. Once you have your piece of paper, marker, pen, I want you to draw a circle in the middle, like so. Not too complicated, right? And then I want you to write in the middle of that circle the word control. Control, all right? So we're gonna talk about things we have control over in this very moment. What are things we have control over? I can already think of one that we do all the time in yoga classes together. Our breath. We have control over our breath, right? And breath helps us calm our bodies down. It helps us take a second to think before we act. So control. Maybe in this circle you write the word breath. You have control over your breath. So anything you know you have control over is what we're gonna write into that circle. Another thing that we have control over, our diet, right? What we're eating, what we're consuming. And the food we eat is gonna help how we feel. For me, I know things like milk. I have a dairy sensitivity. That does not make me feel good, right? But things that do make me feel good are eating green vegetables or making sure I drink enough water. So your diet is something that you have control over. So you can write diet in there. How about your bedtime? Getting enough sleep is key to making sure that we stay healthy and our minds work well. So making sure you go to bed at the right time or getting enough sleep. Making sure that you listen to maybe your mom or dad about when it's time to go to bed. So maybe write down sleep there. Another thing you have control over, how about our thoughts? What we're thinking about, right? Sometimes what happens is we think about all the negative things that we keep thinking about it, and it just makes us feel really crummy. It makes us not feel good during the day. So I want you to think about other thoughts that bring you joy and happiness. Maybe it's memories of last year of the summer or something you did over the weekend with your family. So thoughts, right? So think of all the things you have control over, and that's what you're gonna write in the middle of the circle. Now on the outside of the circle is what we're going to write things that we do not have control over. So in this very moment, we don't have control over maybe seeing our friends and playing with our friends. So you can write that down, seeing or visiting our friends. Maybe another thing we don't have control over is how long the stay-at-home process is going to be. So you can write that. Maybe we don't have control over how people are getting sick or who is getting sick, right? Who or how for sickness. Another one we don't have control over, the weather, right? The weather. We don't know if it's gonna, we kind of know because the weatherman will tell us or the weatherwoman, but we don't have control if it's gonna rain the next day or if it's gonna be sunny and beautiful. And that can impact kind of how we feel overall, right? It's sunny out, we feel happy. When it's not so sunny, not so happy. So once you write down all the things that you don't have control, again, on kind of the corners of that sheet, the next step is that I want you to fold in all the pieces, all the sides that you don't have control over. So all you see is that middle circle. And this is what we're focusing on. We're focusing on our control, what we can currently control in this moment. And during times where you feel yourself going on to that negative mindset, we keep thinking about all these other things you don't have control over, I want you to pull out this piece of paper and remind yourself that you do have control, and these are the things you have control over. So try this activity at home with your family, maybe you can do it in a Zoom call with your friends, but find those things you do have control over. Maybe those things that bring you joy and happiness that you can revisit throughout the day when you're feeling overwhelmed or sad. And then try this activity out, focusing on the things of control. I hope this is helpful for you. Again, just another tool for your toolbox to help you through this time or throughout life. Again, I hope you are staying happy and healthy. Until I see you again, namaste, my friends.